will start the 11 in the 5th spot. Outside, that's the B3 of Aaron Bartamy. He's from Sheldon, Vermont. Then it's the 19 of Homesteadville, New York's Jesse Mueller. And shotgun is Pierre Berthiaume in the 1 Quebec. There's the green flag. Andy Haywood in the 80 trying to wrestle that car off of turn number 2. There's Chris K.A. digging down low, trying to go for the lead. Leon Gagnon in practice was almost a full second faster than everybody else. Pierre Berthiaume trying to run to the outside as they all shuffle their way down the front stretch. Gagnon flies around the 34 of Aubin. He will chase down the 18 of K.A. K.A. leads by 2 car lengths. Gagnon closing in. He will shoot to the top of the racetrack. K.A. stays down low. Leon with a good run into turn number 4. His top line taken away. He looks down low going into turn 1. Pierre Berthiaume coming through to grab the 3rd spot. Contact between the 19 and the 80 over in turn number 1, and the yellow flag is out. Caution is out. The cone is on the inside of turn B3 back to the garage area. All right, set to roll. Keep an eye on Gagnon on the outside. He's got the advantage now, and he was cooking in practice. Here they come off of turn 4 down the line. Green flag is out. Chris K. with a good restart down low on the inside, but look at Gagnon just blow past him. Gagnon grabs the lead off turn number 2. Bertiaume's going to try to go with him. Pierre's 2 car lengths off the back of the 18. Jesse Mueller's rolling pretty well in the 19 machine. He sits in that 4th spot. Gagnon is the leader. At the line, it was about an 8 car length advantage over the 18. Bertiaume right on the back bumper of K.A. And Mueller is running right with the 1 machine. Bertiaume looks to the inside of Chris K.A. and he will fly past down working that low line off of turn number 4. He'll go to the 2nd spot. Mueller looking down low. K.A. closes that line off. He pushes up in turn 2. And Jesse has some room now to run down the middle of the backstretch. He'll grab 3rd in turn number 3. Halfway in the 1 qualifier for the 358 modified division, it is Leon Gagnon with a half front stretch lead over Pierre Bertiaume. Jesse Mueller is 3rd. Chris K.A. is 4th. Cody Aubin runs in 5th. Andy Haywood is in the 6th spot, and it is Kevin Broderick running in 7th with the number 11. Gagnon in practice, Robbie mentioned, turned a 15.5 for a lap time. And he's got a sizable advantage over Pierre Bertiaume. Bertiaume may have his hands full with Mueller. Jesse's right on the back bumper. He's got the Mueller & Sons heavy-duty towing and recovery number 19 machine. Just a couple of car lengths off the back of the Bertiaume number 1. The JM Racing 1 machine trying to hang on to 2nd. Leon Gagnon appears to be out of sight as he continues to just fly around the corner. Here he comes with 2 to go. Bertiaume still in the 2nd spot. Gagnon showing the way off turn 2. Mueller looks down low to the inside, trying to grab the 2nd position. Wheel to wheel into turn number 3. Mueller pulls through on the inside with a white flag out. Mueller goes to 2nd. Bertiaume back to 3rd. Bertiaume had a look down low. Kevin Broderick's taking the 11 back to the garage. And now they sort out off of turn number 2. Here comes Leon Gagnon. Gagnon off the 4th turn, down the front stretch. Checkered flag is out, and he'll win it. 2nd is Jesse Mueller. 3rd will be Pierre Bertiaume. 4th is going to be Chris K.A. in the 18. 5th is Cody Aubin in the number 34. Then it's Andy Haywood in the number 80 machine. And the final of air. Here they come off the 4th turn. Green flag is out on qualifier number 1 for the Busch Beer Mini Modifieds. It's a brand new car that Bobby's driving. Of course, it's got the number 4 on the side, and it was anticipated that CJ was going to drive it. But CJ's got his white neon working. 3 wide in the top of turn number 3. Here goes Jay LaGrave in the 79. He thinks he might have something down on the bottom of the racetrack. Can he get there? No. Fast 80%, hold him off. Oh boy, look out. Well, he's not going to hold him off if that happens. Jay LaGrave got quite a bit of the left rear of that 15 car, and those 2 cars keep it going, and we stay under green. And now the yellow flag will come out, as signs may have gotten caught up in some of that. Pete Blaney, CJ LeVere, front row. Here they come. Off of turn number 4. Green flag is out. Good even start at the line. LeVere takes that number 4 way up to the top of the racetrack. And he uses the progressive banking off the 2nd turn, but that's not enough. Pete Blaney drives to about a car length advantage down the backstretch into turn number 3. Dale O'Neill in the 16, right back where he's comfortable down on the inside of the racetrack. He tries to work underneath CJ in the number 4. The 3 of Rob Saenz is down on the bottom of the racetrack. He's underneath Jay LaGrave. LaGrave really moving in that 79 tonight. He's worked his way back up inside the top 5.
And he will run down the 86 of Dave Demore. Halfway this time around, Pete Blaney shows the way at the halfway point. Qualifier number 1. Here goes Dale O'Neill in the 16. O'Neill looks down underneath CJ LeVere. CJ up on top, uses the progressive banking and fights back and keeps the nose out in front. But here's where O'Neill is good. Through 3 and 4 down on the bottom of the racetrack. That car sticks for him. 2 laps to go for Pete Blaney. Dale O'Neill still trying to get underneath for the second spot. CJ's holding him off though. LeVere that time will concede the spot off of turn number 2 as O'Neill goes underneath, but they slot car race as they switch spots into turn number 3. O'Neill goes up to the top and LeVere is there, but O'Neill shuts the door in the middle of the corner. White flag is out and Pete Blaney will have one more time around before he picks up the victory in qualifier number 1. Pete Blaney's been coming on strong here in the last few weeks, last month, and he's going to pick up a checkered flag here in qualifier number 1. Pete Blaney is the winner. Second's going to go to Dale O'Neill. Third, CJ LeVere. Drag race for 4th off of turn number 4. Give it to Dave Demore. 5th, Jay LaGrave. 6th will be the 8 of Tyler Brissett. 7th, Eddie Brissett. Outside the 81, Grape Ape, Scott Richner. That's the field. 6 laps, the distance. Here they come off the 4th turn. Oh, that's a pretty big jump for Rob Foley, but the green flag is out. Let's see if that start will stand. As Rob Foley takes the advantage in the 66 and works his way down the backstretch. Side by side for positions 2 and 4. It's the 14 of Stephen Brissett as he's trying to dig down underneath the 78 of Michael Wright. But no budging from that 78 car. He holds his line well down on the bottom. Brissett sees a bit of a hole, and he's going to try to attack it this time off of turn number 2 as he thinks 3 wide into turn number 3. Here they go into that 3rd turn, 3 wide, and Mike Wright ends up backing out of it. Now he gets right back into it, and they're 3 wide coming off the 4th turn, and Mike Wright still the meat in the sandwich.
Tyler Owen doing a nice job on the outside of the racetrack as well.
Well, here goes Stephen Brissett. He's going to take the point over off of turn number 2, and they're now 3 wide. With Tim LaFountain down on the inside, and Mike Whalen says 4 wide. Whalen sticks his nose in there and somewhat backs out of it. And he will just wait for a hole to open up this time off the 4th turn and perhaps attack it there. Halfway for the 14 of Stephen Brissett. Steve Brissett shows the way. And the 41 of Tim LaFountain runs in second, and they're now 3 wide for position number 3. Scott Richner on the outside looking in. Mike Whalen bit sideways. He ends up righting the ship with 2 laps to go.
Richner just has no place to go. He's been snookered the entire race. It's a roadblock in front.
Well, Richner now finds room down to the inside of the 66 of Rob Foley. He's going to have to hurry up. Here comes the 54 of Tyler Irwin. Irwin now trying to cling to the back bumper of that 81 of Richner. But the white flag is out one more time around, and Steve Brissett shows the way. Richner able to get around Mike Wright in the 78 car. And the 54 of Irwin bobbled in 1 and 2, and that's going to send him towards the back of the field. Richner took a look down underneath the 11 of Mike Whalen. No room there. Whalen shut the door. Here they come off the 4th turn. Steve Brissett wins it. Second going to be Tim LaFountain. Third is going to be Mike Whalen at the line. 4th, Scott Richner. 5th, that's the field set to go here in qualifier number 1 for the Sportsman Modifieds. Here they come off the 4th turn. Green flag is out. Keith Pelkey shows the way in the number 4 car. They box it up mid-pack. The 6 of Ty Drown pushes up the racetrack in turn 2. That allows the top side to roll, but now the bottom lane comes to life as Mark Lamberton shoots underneath Ty Drown in number 6. Out front, it's Keith Pelkey in the number 4. Here's Cody Aubin looking underneath Remington's number 54 car. Aubin doesn't get a good run off of number 2. Remington does. Remington pulls away down the backstretch. And in turn number 3, you saw that car bobble. Here's where Aubin's going to look underneath, but Aubin can't get it to stick, and here comes Travis Bruno on the top of the 69.
Right, Keith Pelkey's car really plowed off of turn number 4, and it plowed in turn 2 last lap as well. Let's see if anybody can make a move down low.
Well, here comes Travis Bruno. Bruno flying on top of the racetrack, but if Pelkey keeps washing up the track, then Bruno's going to have to go low. Here comes Bruno. He's going to dive bomb down to the bottom of the racetrack, and he's going to have a chance here in turn number 2. Travis Bruno says, see you later. He's out to the point, and Keith Pelkey now back to the second spot. Mark Lamberton looking to move through as well. Lamberton trying to split the difference between the 54 of Remington and the 7 of Auburn. He can't do so. Not enough room. Out front is Travis Bruno. Bruno was able to drive his way to the front of the track. And now here goes Lamberton with some room up on top as Auburn completes the pass around the 54 of Remington. Auburn looks underneath Keith Pelkey, the number 4 car. A little bit of contact, but Auburn backs off and allows him to collect that car. As the 44 of Lamberton has gotten around Remington for 4th. Lamberton in that 44 now runs up on top of the racetrack. Here comes Auburn. Auburn looking underneath for the second spot. Wheel to wheel in turn number 3. Auburn kicks out that right rear tire, trying to get some grip down on the bottom of the racetrack. He will take away position number 2 down the front stretch. Mark Lamberton looks to go through down on the bottom of the racetrack as well. Eyes that same move and is able to complete the pass down the backstretch. Position number 3 now belongs to Mark Lamberton in the 44. Good battle right now on the track between the 93 of Frenier and the 54 of Remington. White flag is out one more time around for Bruno in the 69 car. Travis lost the point lead last week to Nick Haywood. A couple of weeks back, make that. But he's back strong this week with a heat race victory. Second, Cody Allen. Third, Mark Lamberton. Fourth is going to be Keith Pelkey. Fifth will be the 93 of Chris Frenier. Sixth, Jason Durgan. The Monster Energy Drink 30, that's Jason Chris. The 03, that's Senior Speed, Speedy Brissett. The 28, Eric Lossier. 29, two-time defending track champion Nick Haywood. All right, ready to go. Green flag is out, and Andrew Bordeaux shows the way. Bordeaux shows the way. Oh, boy, look out. The 20 of Jamie LaFountain is sideways. He's turned around in turn number 2. Durgan, I believe, might have a left rear tire down after contact with the 30 of Jason Chris, and the yellow flag has come out. Yeah, they rode 97. Claudio. Here they go, getting ready to run once again. Green flag is out. Bordeaux in the 08 with a good jump. Look out, Eric Lossier loops it in turn number 1. Hopefully he can keep that thing going. They race down the backstretch. The 08 of Bordeaux still shows the way, but Lossier decides to park in 1 and 2. And the green flag is back out. Again, another good jump for Bordeaux in the 08 car. The 97 of Claudio drifts a bit up off the second turn as they race down the backstretch, and Bordeaux's got the advantage. Jamie LaFountain down inside of the number 20. Nick Haywood also looked to move down, but Jason Chris shut the door as Chris looks to pile down to the inside line. Will Nick Haywood go to the top? Haywood just going to follow suit down on the bottom of the racetrack, but Jason Chris drifts up just a bit. Is that enough for Nick Haywood to get there? But Jamie LaFountain says it's time to go. LaFountain in the number 20 to the second spot and looking for the top spot off the fourth turn. He's not going to get there. Spot still belongs to Bordeaux in the 08. Oh, Jamie LaFountain getting the whole left side of the car down into the grass and rocks down on the inside.
Yeah, there's bottom feeding, and then there's that.
Well, that ends up working for him as he is now the leader. He works his way to the point, but this time he didn't go down there, and the car didn't react as well for him. Bit of a push that time in the second turn. Jason Chris now gets underneath Bordeaux for the second spot with a little assistance from Nick Haywood as Haywood gave him a push into that second spot.
Well, I'm not sure that was much of a push. I think he was trying to tell him, get the heck out of the way.
You think so?
Well, he's right on the back bumper, and he's letting him know that he's there.
Well, I didn't think it was anything aggressive.
No,
Nick just wants to get to the front.
It wasn't.
Well, those two are the best of buddies over in the pits, but Nick Haywood's going to zoom right by him here on the front stretch. Much better 1 and 2 that time for Jamie LaFountain in the 20, but it worked up the right rear tire. Takes out the right rear tire, and he's doing the same thing over in 3 and 4. Getting a little bit more brake in the middle of the corner and then giving it the gas. 2 laps to go for the 20 of LaFountain. Nick Haywood is coming in that number 29 car. Just 2 car lengths off the back bumper. We race into corner number 3. LaFountain still kicking the right rear out. It is the 29 of Nick Haywood who's right there on the back bumper now after a bobble from LaFountain. LaFountain again going to push up the racetrack in turn number 2. Here comes Nick Haywood, wheel to wheel down the backstretch into turn number 3. Nick Haywood has the nose out in front. It's going to be a drag race for the win. Here they come off the fourth turn. Haywood, LaFountain second. Third is going to be Chris. Fourth, Eric Lossier. Fifth is going to be Jason Durgan. Sixth will be Andrew Boyd.
Defending track champion Lance Raptoy. Row number 4 on the inside, car 43 from Essex, New York. That is Josh Terry. Outside Josh, the racing legend from Clayburgh, New York. That is Metal Man. And starting shotgun on the field, From Morrisonville, John Bradley, first time out in the 08 car. 9 cars take the green flag, qualifier number 1 for the KRD Trailer Sales Renegades, and they're 3 wide, make it 4 wide down the backstretch. On the extreme low inside, the 43 of Josh Terry. It funnels into 3 wide through the turn. Terry still coming through down low on the inside, trying to get underneath Dylan Raptoy. Out front, it's the 23 of John Booten. Ryan Booten works in the second spot. Josh Terry just moving quickly to the front, working that extreme down low inside line. Dylan Raptoy looks to the inside. Also there, Jim McKiernan, the 55. There's contact going to turn number 4. Raptoy, he gets on the binders, hangs on to it. The 55 of McKiernan still down low on the inside. Lance Raptoy works the rim in car number 11. Lance on the outside has 4th. The 55 of McKiernan down low in the 5th spot. Raptoy with a real good run. Look at him thread the needle in the middle of the backstretch, diving down to the inside. He splits the difference and grabs 3rd going to turn number 4. Lance Raptoy to the 3rd spot. Out front, it is the 23 of John Booten. Running in second, Josh Terry in car number 43. Josh led the first half of the 100-lap feature event last Saturday, 2 Saturdays ago here at Airborne, and he's digging for the lead now, going to turn number 4. Just about even off the 4th turn, down the front stretch. At the line, who's it's going to be? It is the 23 still of John Booten. Booten hanging on by about 2 feet. We'll see after this lap, though, as Josh Terry has the advantage off of turn number 2. Really getting that inside line to work for him. John Booten in car number 23 trying to hang on, but it's going to be Josh Terry this time at the line. Here comes Josh. He's the leader. He can run whatever line he wants going up into turn number 1. Booten running in second. 3rd, Lance Raptoy. 4th is the 55 of Jim McKiernan. Then it's Dylan Raptoy in the 22 and 5th. 6th in the 28, Ryan Booten. Running in 7th, Amber Turner. She's in a side-by-side battle with the racing legend from Clayburgh, Metal Man. And then it's the 08 of John Bradley. Josh Terry leads by 2 car lengths. He extends the lead off of turn number 2. The best battle on the track right now. 3 cars battling for that position at the back of the pack. Metal Man in the 2, the 57 of Amber Turner, and the 08 of John Bradley. White flag on the field, 1 to go for Josh Terry. Well, Josh Terry, pretty convincing start to this qualifier. As cars pushed to the top of the track, he just chugged on through down low. And he is going to win this one going away. Through turn number 3, here he comes off the 4th turn down the front stretch. It's a convincing win for the 43 of Josh Terry. Second goes to the 23 of John Booten. 3rd in the 11, Lance Raptoy. 4th, Jim McKiernan in the 55. It is Dylan Raptoy 5th in the 22. 6th was the Twiddle Forks. And shotgun in the field, Billy Twaits in the number 4 machine. 8 cars set to run. Qualifier number 2 for the Renegades. And the green flag is out. Zach Daniels from the outside of row number 1, shooting for the lead off of turn number 2. On the inside in the 12th car is Zach Raptoy. Sean Duquette also goes around on the outside. He'll grab the 2nd position. The outside line's rolling. Jamie Begor looking to take 3rd away from Zach, who still is down low on the inside with the 12th car. Here comes Begor to the line, and he has 3rd. The leader out front, Zach Daniels. Sean Duquette in the 18, right behind him, running in the 2nd spot. Now, these 2 drivers weren't exactly exchanging Christmas cards at the end of the 100-lapper 2 weeks ago. They were a little hot with one another. We'll see if any of those feelings carry over into tonight. But for a number of laps in that 100-lap feature event 2 weeks ago, the 30 and the 18 were just like this. The 30 was running 1 position in front of the 18, and the 18 trying to find a way around the 30 car. Eventually made contact with the 30, and those 2 drivers, as I mentioned, were not real happy with one another at the end of the 100-lapper 2 weeks back. But it's Zach Daniels showing the way in the 30 car, Sean Duquette in the 18 running in 2nd. Jamie Begor sits in 3rd. Begor was the winner of the 100-lapper 2 weeks ago. He won by about 1.5 feet over Robert Gordon, rather. For Begor, it was his 3rd win of the season. Gordon in that H2O car running in the 4th place position right now. 4 wins this year in the H2O. Billy Twaits in 5th in the 4 machine. Then it's the 32 of Brett Jarvis, and he is sitting in the 6th spot. Out front, it is Zach Daniels in car number 30. Sean Duquette's 18, about a car length off of his back bumper at the line. Jamie Begor trying to reel in those top 2 cars. Begor himself is getting reeled in. Robert Gordon is chasing him down. Begor's about 6 car lengths behind the 18 of Duquette. Gordon now about 3 car lengths behind the number 19 of Jamie Begor. Now, Gordon appears to be right now just a little bit quicker on the racetrack. 2 laps to go for Zach Daniels. If the 18 of Sean Duquette's going to make a move, he's going to have to do it now. Both drivers do a pretty good job getting off of turn number 2. Down the backstretch into 3. You can see Duquette is just off the back bumper. Off of turn number 4 to the white flag. Zach Daniels shows the way, and it's about a half car length at the line. Duquette tries to diamond the line. Oh, Daniels sideways in turn number 2. This could spell trouble, but Duquette was sideways as well. Synchronized, almost spinning over in turn number 2. They were both sideways off the second turn. Here comes the race for the win. Gordon trying to get underneath Jamie Begor for position also. Checkered flag, Daniels wins. Duquette is second. Begor hangs on to third by about a couple of feet. Robert Gordon
of Michael Wright. All right, ready to go. Here they come off the 4th turn. Green flag is out. Good jump on the top for the 78 of Mike Wright. Down on the inside, it's Brissett trying to hold on. He does, but now here comes LaGrave. 3 wide on the top of the racetrack is Pete Blaney, and he is flying. Blaney to the 2nd spot. Blaney from 6th to 2nd. In just a matter of the backstretch, here comes the 14 of Steve Brissett. He's quickly to the top 3. Steve Brissett has already worked his way into the top 3. Here goes Pete Blaney for the lead. Blaney with a bid for the lead off the 2nd turn, but the 78 of Michael Wright turns that down as they race down the backstretch. Cars slice and dice mid-pack. The 11 of Mike Whalen is moving. CJ LeVere's 4 down on the inside of the racetrack, trying to crack into the top 5. He's key. He can't get there just yet. But the guy that can get there is Pete Blaney. Blaney's there to the top spot. He takes over. Mike Wright back to 2nd. Here comes Steve Brissett. Steven Brissett's through to 2nd. With that fresh paint job and all on that number 14 car. Steve Brissett works his way through to position number 2, and he has his eyes set on the leader, Pete Blaney. But Pete Blaney has got to be the most improved driver over the course of the last couple of months. Pete Blaney has taken that 22B machine, and he has made it super fast down on the inside of the racetrack. And he holds about a 3 car length advantage over the 14 of Steve Brissett. It's about 3 back to the 78 of Mike Wright, and another 5 car lengths back to the 41 of Tim LaFountain. CJ LeVere rounds out the top 5 right now.
Blaney looking for his first win of 2014. I believe it would also be a first career win for Pete, and he has been in this position other times this year where he has had the lead, but in the closing laps, some of the other drivers have been able to work past. He's been very consistent all year long. He's finished in the top 10, 9 out of 13 starts. 3rd place point driver looking for the first win of the year.
The 4 of CJ LeVere battles side by side for position number 4 with the 41 of Tim LaFountain. LaFountain is on the bottom, LeVere up on top. LeVere drives it deeper into turn number 3, has the nose out in front, but pushes up the racetrack a bit in number 4, and that allows LaFountain to come back on the inside. But a good run for LeVere way up top. Here comes Whalen in the 11. He has his nose right in the mix. Here comes Dale O'Neill as well. O'Neill has worked his way underneath the 79 of LaGrave, past the 81 of Richner, and is digging underneath the legend Harold LeVere. LeVere up on top of the racetrack. O'Neill drives by him like he's standing still. Whalen in the 11 still working on the back bumper, the 41 of Tim LaFountain. Meanwhile, here goes CJ LeVere in the number 4. He goes to the top of the racetrack, trying to get around Mike Wright in the 78 car. Halfway around this time by for the 22B of Pete Blaney. Halfway.
Blaney wants this race to go caution-free. If you get a yellow flag, it's going to bring the 16 of O'Neill and the 81 of Richner likely into the mix for the win, as well as Chris LeVere, who really is flying in that 4 car. He's worked his way into the 3rd spot, but without a yellow flag, I don't think there is enough time for some of those other really fast drivers to get to the front of the field. And Blaney in the 22B is maintaining about a 2 to 3 car length advantage over Steven Brissett.
Is Steven Brissett saving some of that car?
I don't think so.
He really, is that all he's got?
Well, he's closed. At one point, it was about a 5 car length advantage. He's closed, and he's just a couple of car lengths off the back.
5 laps to go for Pete Blaney in the 22B. Blaney leaves the door open down on the inside. Steve Brissett tries to get there. Just a car length now off of turn number 2 down the backstretch. Steve Brissett is there all over the back bumper, but a good drive into turn number 3 for that 22B. This time off the 4th turn, Blaney pushes up the racetrack just a bit. It allows the 14 to close. That's when the 14 of Steve Brissett is picking up his disadvantage. Off of turn number 2 and off of turn number 4, that 14 car seems to be hooked up. The 22 can drive it deeper into the turn, but coming off the turn, that 22 of Blaney is really pushing up the racetrack, and that allows the 14 of Brissett to close within a car length. But driving into the turn, it's 2 to 3 car lengths back.
Yeah, it's still a couple of car lengths, but he's working a different line going through 1 and 2 and going through 3 and 4. He takes it right down to the inside in 3 and 4 and then pushes up off of 4. And over in 1 and 2, he's working a middle towards top line to maintain his momentum around the track.
Well, the popsicle sticks are out. 2 more laps to go, and it's time to make a move if you're Steven Brissett, if you have one. Off the second turn, Brissett is just a car length off the back bumper. They race into turn number 3. Blaney in the 22B tries to keep it down to the inside. He can. And here they come off the 4th turn. 1 more lap around. White flag is out for Pete Blaney in the 22B. Now 2 car lengths out in front of the 14 of Brissett. Off the second turn. Real good run that time for Pete Blaney as they drive down the backstretch into turn number 3. Pete Blaney just has to hit his marks in the final 2 corners. And he will pick up his first win of 2014. Steve Brissett second. Third, drag race for third off of the 4th turn, and it's going to be Dale O'Neill. 4th will be the 4 of C.J. LeVere. 5th, Mike Wright in the 78. 6th, the 11 of Mike Whalen. 7th, Scott Richner. 8th, the 41 of Tim LaFountain. 9th, Harold LeVere. And 10th to Jay LeGrave in the number 79.
And as we've talked about over the course of the season, it seems like it would only be a matter of time before he eventually does get a checkered flag. Tonight's the time. And we believe it certainly is his first win of 2014, and we think it may be career win number 1 for Pete as well. That's always neat when somebody pulls into victory lane for the first time. Now he'll enjoy his victory lap around the Big A. Nice job by Steven Brissett in the 14 to bring it home in the 2nd spot. He will increase that point lead over second place point runner Tyler Brissett. Blaney comes.
First career win for Pete Blaney on board this number 22B machine. Here he is. Give him a nice round of applause. It's Pete Blaney. First win for him.
Finally. Finally, baby. Finally.
Hey, can you do me a favor?
All right.
All right, Pete, nice job. Boy, we've just been talking in victory lane. 3rd place, 2nd place, and both times we talked and said, you're due. Your car's coming on strong, and boy, have you come a long way in the last month. Your car was spot on tonight.
Yeah, I had a really good heat, and I just knew that I had a good car, so I just took it to the front.
Talk about the line that you were running. It seemed as though you were running just a bit of a different line in turn number 2 and 1 and 2 than you were in 3 and 4. In 1 and 2, it seemed like you're in a middle groove, pushing up to the top, and in 3 and 4, you wanted to keep the car down to the bottom and then push up off of the 4th turn.
Yeah, I just found the fastest line that I could, and I ran it in the heat and kept it in the feature, so here we are, in victory lane, finally.
Well, first win, enjoy it, nice job, and I'm sure there's many more to come.
Thank
Pete
you.
Blaney, first win, congratulations.
Thank you. I'd like to thank my sponsors, Wright's Construction, Celebrities Barbershop, and Mad River Pizza. Thank you very much.
That's Pete Blaney. He picks up the victory. Steve Brissett second.
Kent Martin with a 75 Firebird. Carl Okuski with a 51 Chevy pickup. Mark Austin with a 2013 Chevy pickup. Austin Sotak with an 84 Monte Carlo SS. Sam Decker with an 85 Ford Mustang. Gerald LaValle with an 86 Camaro Z28. Fred Trim with a 64 Ford Galaxy. And Fred Martin with a 74 Pontiac Trans Am.
Do you know if they're going to try to bring him out in this order?
So those are the folks here with us from the Champlain Valley Classic Cruisers this evening as they parade around the raceway.
Now, which one is this guy going to race, this Austin Jewell?
Well,
And I believe folks from Liquor and Wine Warehouse have some T-shirts that they're throwing up into the crowd as well. You think they can reach the announcer's booth way up here? What do you need, extra large?
Yeah, Andrew Bordeaux in the 08, Tom Remington the 54. Here they come off the fourth turn. Green flag is out. 30 laps the distance tonight for the J&S Steel Sportsman Modifieds. And the 54 Remington lead them off the backstretch down into turn number 3. 3 wide for the second spot. Bordeaux backs out of the middle. Bordeaux back to fourth. Here comes Keith Pelkey in the number 4 down the inside, but it's Tom Remington up on top. Jamie LaFountain looking to roll as well on the top of the racetrack. LaFountain tries to dive in the corner. That boxes Pelkey up down on the inside. Aubin gets shuffled up to the top as he works in front of Andrew Bordeaux. Here goes Jamie LaFountain. Powers to the lead down on the inside. Remington trying to come back as Bordeaux off the pace in the 08. Problems for Andrew Bordeaux in the 08 car. He's going to have to rejoin at the tail of the field.
They work off of turn number 2 on the opening lap. Travis Bruno made a very aggressive move with the 69 going 3 wide. That allowed him to get to the outside of the racetrack. He is moving towards the front. Remember, the top 2 point drivers, Travis Bruno with the 69, 3 points behind Nick Haywood. On the racetrack right now as they run, Travis Bruno continues to work the outside as the yellow flag comes out. Yellow flag on the racetrack. And that's a bad 5 rows make up the top 10 automobiles. And here to get them rolling again is Robbie.
All right, here they come off the fourth turn. Green flag is out. Good jump for LaFountain down on the bottom of the racetrack. Jamie LaFountain, the number 20, got a good jump down on the inside of O'Durgan. They play bumper tag down on the inside line.
3 wide.
3 wide into the third turn. Chris down underneath. He backs out of it. Durgan is really hammering that back bumper of the 7 of Cody Aubin. Aubin having problems handling down on the bottom of the racetrack. Durgan's car hooked up and he wants to go. Not easy for Durgan to watch 2 fast guys go flying by on the outside. Now he's got to go up there and try to follow them around. But the hole opens up down on the inside, and he tries to fill it underneath Mark Lamberton.
Cody Aubin rolling pretty well again down on that inside line. He's trying to dig back underneath Bruno. Bruno trying to find a way around Keith Pelkey in the 4. Boxes in turn 2. There goes Bruno on the outside. Lamberton's going to roll around the 7 car as well. He's going to go to the 5th spot. And here comes Durgan working on the outside as they work around the 4 of Keith Pelkey, the 7 car rather, of Cody Aubin now boxed. Eric Rozier is going to dive down low to the inside. This is all happening right in front of the point leader. Oh, look out, contact over at turn number 2. The 44 of Lamberton, and look who's involved. It's the 69 of Travis Bruno. Bruno, the second place point man, goes around coming up.
Jamie LaFountain, 20. Remington, 54. Here they come off the fourth turn. Green flag is back out. Boy, Jamie LaFountain in the 20 really getting the left side tires down into the grass on the inside. The yellow flag comes out.
They'll try it again. Too much of a jump for Jamie of the infield.
All right, here they come off the fourth turn. And this time it looks a little bit better. Green flag is out. Even at the line, Jason Durgan gives Remington a push down the front stretch, and Durgan tries to come down in front of the 4 of Keith Pelkey. Rozier hanging on up on top of the racetrack. But it is the number 20 of LaFountain showing the way. Here comes Durgan trying to come through underneath the 54 of Remington. Remington shuts the door, however. Durgan gets on the binder. Durgan again looks low in turns 1 and 2. He's there this time. Wheel to wheel, they race off the second turn. Good run for both cars. Wheel to wheel into the third turn. Durgan drives it deeper. Remington backs off. Here comes Aubin. Aubin trying to dirt track it down underneath him for spot number 3, but Remington able to hold him off. Nick Haywood in that 29. Runs right now just outside the top 5. Now he's in the top 5. He gets around the 4 of Keith Pelkey, and he is to spot number 5. Boy, the 69, Travis Bruno, boxed. Behind the 6 of Ty Drown and the 97 of Jeff Claudio, and the 44 of Lamberton just riding around down to the inside of that 69 car. Those 2 cars have absolutely nowhere to go.
No place to go for the 44 of Lamberton and the 69 of Bruno. They've got the 97 and the 6 directly in front. They've been running that way for the last couple of laps. Meanwhile, making his way towards the front is Nick Haywood in the 29. He's running in the 5th spot. And the 29 of Haywood looking to the outside of the 7 of Aubin off of turn number 2. Now dives down to the inside. Here comes Nick Haywood going after the 4th spot. Aubin able to hold him off for now. He's trying to make a move on Tom Remington to get to the show spot in the 3rd position. Wheel-to-wheel racing right now for 6th. Eric Lozier on the inside. Keith Pelkey on the outside. Aubin and Remington now wheel to wheel for the third spot. Here comes Aubin on the inside, trying to make his move, trying to get to third. He will in turn number 4. Nick Haywood goes with him down low on the inside. Haywood trying to get underneath Remington. He'll grab the 4th position. Remington back to 5th.
Boy, some of the best racing on the track is watching the 44 and the 69 try and work their way through the field. Here goes Lamberton looking underneath the 6 of Tyson Drown, but Drown is now caught up to Speedy Brissett. Drown up on top of the racetrack, Brissett on the bottom, and they're in another position where they're snookered behind those 2 cars. Lamberton's car is very fast. The 69 of Bruno is fast as well, but they can't find room. Advantage Bruno now up on the top as Drown passes the 03 of Brissett. Lamberton down on the bottom, going to have to get up to the top and follow Bruno around. Meanwhile, at the front, Jason Durgan has closed to within 1 car length off the back bumper of Jamie LaFountain.
Here comes Nick Haywood off turn number 2, down the backstretch, going to 3. There's going to be a new 3rd place driver. It's Nick Haywood, point leader, 2-time defending track champion off of the 4th turn. He's got 3rd. Cody Aubin goes back to the 4th spot. It is still a car length advantage out front for Jamie LaFountain, holding off Jason Durgan. We're at the halfway point, 15 down, on our way to 30 tonight for the J&S Steel Sportsman Modifieds. Travis Bruno was able to get past Mark Lamberton. He is now snookered behind Chris Frenier, the 93, the 4 car of Keith Pelkey on the outside. He's going to try to figure out what lane might be quicker to get him back towards the front. Mark Lamberton also following that 69. Up front, it is still the 20 of Jamie LaFountain. It's a 2-car length advantage at the line.
Well, Jason Durgan taking peeks down underneath in turn number 3. LaFountain really pushing up the racetrack off the 2nd turn that time. That allows Durgan to maintain a good run. Here goes Durgan again. Durgan drives it deeper into the turn, but LaFountain stronger off. Here they go off the 4th turn. It's still LaFountain by about a car length and a half. Durgan this time down on the inside, looking once again. He can't get there in 1 and 2. They race down the backstretch. Watch the 17 close in turn number 3. Has a chance to look underneath. And off the 4th turn, it's going to be a drag race for the lead. Still give it to the 20 of LaFountain. The 17 of Durgan can't get off turn number 4. Oh, look out, contact! The 17 of Durgan gets a piece of the 20 of Jamie LaFountain. LaFountain goes around. We have 9. Cody Aubin in the Barkspear Cave number 7.
Boy, has this race fallen right into the lap of Nick Haywood or what?
It certainly has. 11 laps to go in this one. Here they come off the 4th turn. Green flag is out. Nick Haywood with a jump on the bottom. Nick Haywood with a jump down low. Jason Chris trying to hang with him. Can't do it. He pushes up the racetrack. Cody Aubin strong into the 2nd spot. Here comes Travis Bruno. Travis Bruno vaults off the 2nd turn, down to the inside in turns 3 and 4. Might have been a little bit of contact with Remington. Remington pushes up the track, and Travis Bruno is now through the 4th. Well, a +2 on that lap for Travis Bruno as he was able to work his way down to the inside with a dive bomb move off the 2nd turn. And he has found his way into 4th. Lamberton, however, pinned behind the 93 of Chris Frenier and the 6 of Tyson Drown, looking for running room. He can't find any. Right now he runs behind Tyson Drown on the 6. He's got to try to get down to the inside. He can't. The 93 of Frenier's there. He's going to have to force a 3-wide move, but no, the 6 of Tyson Drown moves down to the inside, and Lamberton's got room up on top.
Out front, Nick Haywood leading Cody Aubin. The lead is about 12 car lengths at the line. Aubin runs in 2nd. Good battle now for 3rd, starting to heat up. The 69 of Bruno down on the inside line. The 30 of Jason Chris working a middle to high line around the racetrack. There's room for Bruno down on the inside. Travis Bruno trying to come through the McCoy Racing Machine, and he's going to have to settle for that 4th spot. It didn't work down low. Now he's going to look to the outside. Bruno tries to build up momentum over at turn number 2. That line taken away by the 30 of Jason Chris. Cody Aubin running in that 2nd spot. He's got about 8 car lengths on the battle for 3rd right now. Aubin looking for his best finish of the season. It would be 2nd.
Out front, it's Nick Haywood running away. This time by, Nick Haywood's going to see 5 to go. 5 to go for Nick Haywood. The outcome for Nick Haywood certainly looks good as long as no yellow flag. Of course, barring some type of mechanical failure as well. But here comes Travis Bruno in the 69. Bruno has had to work hard for this one. Bruno ends up going to the back of the pack after contact early on with a 44 Mark Lamberton. He has worked his way from the tail all the way back up into position number 3. Bruno wouldn't surprise me if he would be able to run down the 7 of Cody Aubin. That car is on fire right now, up in the middle to top through.
At last lap, 0.2 of a second quicker was the number 69 of Travis Bruno. And he is chasing down Cody Aubin very quickly. Mark Lamberton has moved into the 5th spot as Nick Haywood continues to just cruise around the Big A. Very smooth around the racetrack. Again, patience from Nick Haywood early. This race just fell directly into his lap. Christmas in August for Nick Haywood. Cody Albin in the second spot. Third, the 69 of Travis Bruno. Jason Chris has the 30 and fourth with 2 laps to go for the number 29 of Nick Haywood. Haywood looking for his third point-counting event victory towards the Airborne point standings of 2014 as he works through turn number 4. Almost a full front stretch lead to take the white flag. Nick Haywood. Haywood will sail up into 1 and 2. Cody Albin, 2 car lengths, the advantage over the 69 of Travis Bruno. Down the backstretch, final time for Nick Haywood. Through turns 3 and 4. Here comes your winner. Back-to-back wins. 3 on the year now for Plattsburgh's Nick Haywood. Finishing second, Cody Albin. Third, Travis Bruno in the 69. Finishing in fourth, it is the 30 of Jason Chris. And fifth, it is the 44 of Mark Lamberton. Cars spinning over in turn number 4. Keithley for Nick. Cody Albin with a good run. He finishes in second. He's got the Barks Beer Cave, Pulsar's logging number 7 machine in Victory Lane. Good run for Cody tonight. And a good rally on board the McCoy Racing 69 for Travis Bruno, who charged from the back of the pack to third.
Well, Nick, come on right over so we get you on camera. Well, you had to work hard for this one. And boy, starting from deep in the field, dead last isn't easy. But for you, you got a couple of breaks, a couple of yellow flags, and this race played right into your lap.
Yeah, Lady Luck was on my side tonight. The car was real fast anyway, but man, we contemplated what we were going to do before the feature because we didn't really want to make a big change, but we knew we weren't going to win with the way the car was. So we went and talked to the professor, Bucko Branham, and he definitely steered us in the right way.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead. I got to thank my crew and all my sponsors: Budweiser, Gallagher's Towing, Peru Farm Center, Warren Tire, North Country Garage Doors, North Country Radiators, and I got to thank the sponsors for tonight: Huntley Trucking, Vertigo Motorsports, Liquor and Wine Warehouse, Champlain Smiles, and that was it.
Morrisonville Septic.
Morrisonville Septic. Thank you.
Now the difference for you tonight, you typically are patient at the beginning of the race, but when you start dead last, you had to whip it. And for you, you whipped it tonight, and it put you in a pretty good position going forward.
Yeah. My guy Jared, he kept saying, you got to get to the front. You got to get to the front. You can't be patient tonight. Travis is going to get up there. And so I put the foot to the metal and went.
Win number 3, nice job, Nick.
Thank you.
That's Nick Haywood. He picks up his third win.
New York, it's Jamie Bigor, the number 19. Outside in the 08, it is John Bradley. And shotgun on the field of the 44, and it's Brandon Nolan. That's the field. Green flag is out. 30 laps the distance for the Key RD Trailer Sales Renegades. And the field is off side by side, almost 3 wide on the opening turn. Off of turn 2, it is 3 wide by the time they get to turn 3. McKiernan on the outside for the lead. Josh Terry down low on the inside. Dylan Raptoy, the meat in the sandwich, off turn number 4. 3 wide for the lead. It's Raptoy at the line by inches. Jim McKiernan on the outside wants that lead. The 43 of Josh Terry there down low. Billy Twaits is in the mix. Side by side racing back through the field. Jamie Bigor looking at a 3 wide move towards the tail of the field. He backed out of it. Out front, it is the 55 of Jim McKiernan, the dark horse upset pick tonight. The 43 of Josh Terry down low on the inside. McKiernan washes up the track in turn 2. Terry in the 43 draws even in the middle of the backstretch. It is McKiernan by a foot into turn number 3. Terry coming back after him on the inside. Side by side racing for third as well. They come down the line. The new leader is Josh Terry in the 43. Jim McKiernan runs in second. Billy Twaits works third. It's the 30 of Daniels on the inside. The 22 of Raptoy with a good run off too. He got the right side tires in the bunker. He's spinning down the backstretch. Look out! They miss him just to the left and right, and there goes Bigor to the outside. The yellow flag is out. Just missing. All right, ready to run again. 3 laps down. Ready for a restart. Terry choosing the inside line. As the leader, he has choice. McKiernan got a little bit loose coming down the line. Josh Terry, Jim McKiernan, side-by-side racing, first 4 spots. Sean Duquette's there on the inside line. He's going to go 3 wide for third, going to the third turn. Duquette gets the left side tires off. You can see sparks fly. He's sideways, trying to hang on to that race car, diving down to the inside of Thwaites. He will not get the position yet. Zach Daniels was able to get to third. Thwaites back to the 4th position. The 18 of Sean Duquette really threw it hard down to the inside line. You could see sparks fly from the inside of that car on the inside of the 18 by the front tire when he really dove it down to the inside of 3 and 4. But he is at speed. Trying to again dig back underneath the 4 of Billy Thwaites. Thwaites was sideways going to 1. Good battle between Rob Gordon, the H2O, and the 11 of Lance Raptoy. Jamie Begor trying to find running room. He's got 3 cars right in front of him. Out front, it's the 43 of Josh Terry, and he is pulling away. It's the 4-car length advantage already for the 43 of Josh Terry. Jim McKiernan runs in second. Third, Zach Daniels, side-by-side for 4th. Duquette on the inside. Billy Thwaites on the outside. Side-by-side behind them for the 6th spot. The H2O of Rob Gordon, the 11 of Lance Raptoy. Second and third place drivers running side-by-side for position. And right now, they're running side-by-side, perhaps for the point lead as well. Sean Duquette, the inside line, prevailing in that battle for 4th, pushes up the racetrack on a piece of Billy Thwaites. He's able to hang on to it. Billy Thwaites held his line as he should off of turn number 2. The 18 had not cleared him, went up the racetrack, and there was some contact, but both drivers were able to keep it pointed in the right direction. Rob Gordon runs in 5th. 6th is Lance Raptoy in the 11. Thwaites is back to 7th in car 4. Running in the 8th spot, the Booten brothers are 8th and 9th. It's the 23 for John, then Ryan in the 28. Rounding out the top 10 right now is the point leader, Jamie Begor. If this finish were to hold, Begor would not be the point leader going into next Sunday, the final point counting event. The Booten brothers side by side. Begor thinking 3 wide, off of 2 down the backstretch. He's got the nose underneath, backed out of it. The Booten brothers continue to run side by side right in front of point leader Jamie Begor. Josh Terry is checking out in car number 43. Jim McKiernan's 55 running in second. Zach Daniels in the 30 has a peak down low down the backstretch. He's getting to the door of the 55. Into turn number 3, Zach Daniels there, bobbled in 3. McKiernan way up high on the racetrack, right up to the wall, touches the wall down the front stretch. He's going to lose the second spot. McKiernan was way too high off the 4th turn. Got a big chunk of the wall, and Daniels is able to race underneath. He's to second. McKiernan back to 3rd. In the 4th spot, Sean Duquette in the 18. He's got a rear view mirror full of the H2O. Rob Gordon looks down low along the front stretch. He can't get there. Duquette holds on to that 4th spot. 5th is the H2O of Gordon. 6th is car number 11 for Lance Raptoy. 7th is the 4 of Billy Thwaites. The Booten brothers continue to run side by side, running in the 8th and 9th position, right in front of Jamie Begor in the 19. Begor has a rolling roadblock in front. He's got no place to go, with the Booten brothers running at speed. Ryan on the inside, John on the outside in car number 23. Begor again will look underneath. The Bootens running in the 2nd and 3rd line. Begor has the nose underneath, 3 wide going to turn number 3. Begor had to back out of it again as the 23 that time. John Booten coming back down towards the inside line, make that the 28 of Ryan Booten. Begor backed out of it rather than perhaps making contact and wrecking all 3 of those cars. Josh Terry continues to have the lead out front. The 55 of Jim McKiernan in trouble. The 18 of Sean Duquette is chasing him down. Duquette looking to the inside, trying to make a bid for 3rd. The 55 of Jim McKiernan high in turn number 2. Here comes Sean Duquette through on the inside. Past the halfway point now, lap 16 about to go up on the board. Jamie Begor running for position number 9. He's to the inside of the 23 of John Booten. Ryan Booten in the number 28, 1 car length in front of Begor. Begor goes to 9th. Robert Gordon trying to get into the 4th spot. Gordon will do it down the backstretch. He's got 4th going to turn number 3. The H2O on the 55. McKiernan putting up a fight, but that car is evil off of turn number 4, and Gordon is going to be able to pull away. Lance Raptoy, he's trying to chase down McKiernan, get into the top 5. Right now as they run on track, Robert Gordon would take the point lead. Gordon coming into this race was just 2 points behind Jamie Begor. Begor is 9th. Gordon is 4th. The leader is Josh Terry, and he is in his own area code right now. Josh Terry with a half backstretch advantage over Zach Daniels. With that big a lead, he does not want to see the yellow flag. Zach Daniels holding down second. Sean Duquette is third. Robert Gordon is fourth. In fifth, it is Lance Raptoy. Sixth, Jim McKiernan. Seventh, Billy Twaits. The battle is on for eighth. Side by side, here comes Jamie Begor to the inside. Begor trying to get to the eighth spot. Every position matters for Begor in the point race. He needs to get as many spots as he can and not face too much of a deficit going into the final point counting event. Off of turn number 4, he's through on the inside. Jamie Begor is up to eighth. Billy Twaits would be the next car in line for Begor. If he can get past Twaits, that would move him to the 7th spot. Josh Terry putting a lap on the 2 of Metal Man. Metal Man will not be getting the win tonight if you had Metal Man in the pool. Black flag is out for the 44 in of Brandon Nolan. Smoke coming out of the back of his car. He is headed back to the garage area. Zach Daniels continues to hold down the 2nd spot. Sean Duquette is actually pulled away from Robert Gordon. At one time, Gordon was directly on the back bumper of the 18 for 3rd. But Gordon has fallen back, and now Lance Raptoy is trying to chase him down. Jamie Begor looking underneath the 4 of Billy Twaits. Begor has the nose to the inside. Side-by-side racing for position number 7. Here comes Begor through on the inside, trying to get that 7th spot. He's got it at the line. Jamie Begor up to 7th. Rallying. The McKiernan 55 next for Begor if he can chase him down. McKiernan's car really seems to be going away. Josh Terry does not want to see a yellow flag. He has a huge lead over Zach Daniels. It's half the backstretch, nearly the full backstretch over Daniels. Sean Duquette still runs in that 3rd spot. Robert Gordon fading back behind the 18. Lance Raptoy actually making inroads on chasing down the H2O. Less than 5 to go now for Josh Terry. Looking for his first win of the racing season. Well on his way to getting it. He has cleared traffic. Zach Daniels can just about see him. As Daniels goes into turn number 4, the 43 of Terry is at the finish line. 26 laps complete. Josh Terry on his way to a dominating run. Can he finish it off with about 3.5 laps to go? Zach Daniels has been strong in the 30. Sean Duquette's 18 in that 3rd spot. Robert Gordon H2O 4th. Lance Raptoy 5th. Jim McKiernan the 55. Right on his back bumper is the 19 of Jamie Begor. Begor trying to get underneath. Terry first. 2nd, Daniels. 3rd in the 18, Duquette. 4th, the H2O of Gordon. 5th, Lance Raptoy. And now 6th, Jamie Begor. Begor has rallied to the 6th spot. Very important for Begor to keep picking off these cars and salvage track position. Right now, unofficially, Robert Gordon would have a lead of 1 point over Jamie Begor going to the final event. White flag is out, 1 lap to go for Josh Terry. Terry sailing through turns 1 and 2. Zach Daniels in the 30 car, not in a position to challenge. Here comes Josh Terry for the win. Through turns 3 and 4, down the front stretch, a dominating run tonight for Josh Terry. He wins it. In 2nd, it's Zach Daniels. Finishing in 3rd, it's the 18 of Sean Duquette. Oh, look at the 19 of Begor going after the 11 of Raptoy. He'll get him at the line. Finishing in 4th, it was the H2O of Rob Gordon. 5th was Jamie Begor. 6th, the 11 of Lance Raptoy. Jim McKiernan.
Lance Raptoy, I believe, maybe a right front tire going down on that race car, as that car was wicked for him in the corners. 480, the number in the 50-50 tonight. 480. Josh Terry having his victory lap around the Big A. Josh Terry, Rob.
Oh, that was a dominating win tonight for Josh Terry. He's out of his car. First win of the year for Josh. Give him a nice round of applause. He gets a hug from older brother Tyler Terry. All right, congratulations. Your car was solid. Here's Mr. Jerry Cook, by the way. He's down here as well. Josh, you could tell in the qualifier much earlier tonight that this car was hooked, especially down low on the inside. You passed a bunch of cars in the qualifier. You started towards the front, and it seemed early just to hit your marks, pick off cars, and then once you got to the front, you just increased the lead through the race.
That's the way it was. The car wasn't great. It was a little tight, but we managed to make do with what we had. I guess we're here. So, but I don't even know. I can't even thank anybody who's got me here enough. So.
You had a good car 2 weeks ago in the 100 lapper. You led the first 50 laps just about of that race. Then something went away with the car. But tonight, whatever went away, you certainly found it. You fixed it. And you get to victory lane. You're no stranger to victory lane in this division, but it's the first time this year that you get here. And I know a lot has gone on for the family in the last couple of weeks. This is going to put a smile on some faces that maybe haven't had one in the last couple of weeks.
I know my brother and his girlfriend and their family's happier than hell I'm here, but we're here. And but I want to thank everybody in the stands tonight for helping him out with the money and everything like that. He's had a rough week. And I got to thank my Uncle Mike, my dad. They really got me here. Smithfield Discount Liquor and Wine, Brookfield Excavation, Bub's Pizza, Mountain View Graphics, Deer's Head Restaurant, McGee's Towing, just everybody that's got me here. Thank you.
Nice job.
Thanks.
All right, so Josh Terry gets the win. We'll go down this way. The 11. And the B3 from Sheldon, Vermont, that is Aaron Bartamy. Bartamy will start shotgun on the field. 8 cars set to run, 30 laps the distance, and the green flag is out. And there goes Leon Gagnon. See you later, Leon. Off of turn number 2. It's a 5-car length advantage already. Pierre Bertillon's going to try to run with him. Bertillon to the inside. Chris Kay in the 18 back to 3rd. Look out, Mueller could hang in this also. Jesse Mueller in the 19. Now remember, who helps Mueller? Who helps Mueller, Rob? The professor. Bucko Branham helps Mueller. Now, if anybody can figure out ways to work in the gray areas, so to speak, and get a car quick into the front of the field, well, it just might be Branham. And right now, Mueller in the 19 is running in 3rd. He's going to move underneath the one of Bertillon over in turn number 2 and try to grab that 2nd spot. Not quite yet. Leon Gagnon is flying. I'm not sure if he's received clearance yet from Plattsburgh International, but he's up in turns 1 and 2. And he's got a half backstretch lead already over Bertillon. Bertillon might be impeding the progress of Mueller. Mueller's about 5 car lengths behind. I thought Mueller was going to run down Bertillon quickly, but that hasn't happened. And Leon Gagnon continues to just drive away. 15.4 the lap time for Leon Gagnon. 15.58 the lap time for Pierre Bertillon. The 19 of Jesse Mueller sitting in that 3rd spot. Chris K.A. runs in the 4th position. Cody Albin is 5th. Andy Hayward is the number 80. Now remember, Andy's got that big sail panel on the side, but unfortunately his motor of late has sounded more like a popcorn machine than it is a power plant. He's had some issues with the motor on that number 80. It's been, I'm not even sure if he's running a 358 tonight or if he has one of the smaller motors back into his number 80 machine. As 2 weeks ago he had motor issues. Mueller tries to go around the one of Bertillon over in turn number 2. Bertillon went down to the inside, and Mueller took very quick evasive action around the outside. You can see he's got the wing on top, downforce. So does Bertillon as they wheel the wheel down the front stretch going into turn number 1. Mueller stays in it deeper to the turn, and he goes by. Jesse Mueller goes to the 2nd spot. Now, Mueller does not have a transponder in tonight, so I can't tell you the lap times for Mueller, but I can tell you that he is a boatload of car lengths behind the 4 of Leon Gagnon. Gagnon in the number 4 machine off of turn number 2 with a half backstretch advantage over the 19 of Mueller. Gagnon already working upon the back of the pack. Here he comes down the front stretch, and he's going to run up on the Kevin Broderick number 11. Looking down to the inside, Broderick doesn't know he's there. Gagnon has to get on the binders. Hey, Mueller's getting to the ballpark now. Mueller is right in the mix. Gagnon goes around the 11. Next, he's going to try to tiptoe around the B3 of Bartamy. That car had just been all over the place, and now Mueller is right there. Mueller is on the back bumper. Gagnon down to the inside. Mueller follows through on the inside. Now Gagnon's got some clear track in front as they worked around the 11 and the B3. Bartamy, I think if Bartamy had a wing on the top of that car, it would help him out a little bit. 10 laps already complete. Again, the pace. This is the fastest that these cars will go all season long. with that gigantic sail panel on the side of the number 4 car, and Mueller with the wing and all the downforce. This is as fast as they'll go. Mueller with a 15.81 that last lap, and now this time around it is a 15.59 for Leon Gagno. And Mueller is right on the back bumper in turns 1 and 2. 12 laps complete in this one, as it is Leon Gagno and Jesse Mueller, with Gagno trying to solve traffic.
Well, the lap cars are certainly pulling Jesse Mueller right within striking distance. Here they go in turns 1 and 2. Boy, Leon Gagno is so much better driving into the corner. That car just snaps around for him. But I think Mueller's got a little bit more motor tonight in that number 19 car. Mueller works off the corner, and you can see him power closer to that number 4 car as they work up into turn number 1. Leon Gagno gets through the corner pretty strong, but this time Mueller with a really good run through the corner. Mueller's right there off the back bumper. As they run into turn number 3, it's Leon Gagno pulling away early, but here comes Mueller right off the turn. At the line, it's Gagno by about a car length and a half. Mueller tries to close in 1, but Mueller bobbles. Real good run that time for Gagno in 1 and 2 as he pulls away down the backstretch. Cody Aubin is up ahead in the number 34. Let's see if that wreaks havoc for Leon Gagno.
Well, Leon is running on the traffic so quickly that he has to really play it careful and tiptoe around guys because they don't know he's there. And now here's Mueller to the inside for the lead. Mueller's got the lead off too down the backstretch. Mueller diving down low to the inside to take the lead away, and now Gagno follows through to the inside, but Mueller is starting to pull away. Jesse Mueller out front. Leon Gagno, can he chase him down? Wow, I'm not sure anybody saw this coming. Mueller gets the right side tires off the backstretch. Gagno running in the second spot. Mueller is cruising around the Big A. Mueller's got a 10-car length advantage at the line. Jesse Mueller off of turn number 2. Chris K.A., the 4th place car on track, is next in line for Mueller. This is a 2-horse race. It's Mueller and Gagno. Unless those cars break down, forget about it, everybody else. Gagno's car was sideways that time off of turn number 4. Almost got the right rear tires into the concrete off the 4th turn. 19 laps complete. Lap number 20 about to go up on the board.
Boy, Jesse Mueller pulling away in that number 19 car. Play catch me if he can with Leon Gagno. He runs right now on the back bumper of the 18 of Chris K.A. and easily dispatches that 18 car of K.A. Leon Gagno kind of taken by surprise as he was behind the 34 of Cody Aubin. And you're right, Gagno was coming up on cars so quickly, he really had to slow down and think about what he was going to do, and that cost him. It allowed the 19 of Jesse Mueller to pull by, and Mueller is out front putting on a clinic in that number 19 machine. A little bit more motor, that panel up on top, the super modified type wing, give that a little pitch, and look what happens for Mueller through the corners. That 19 machine is a rocket tonight. Everybody thought that Leon Gagno was going to be a guaranteed winner, the best bet of the night. Jesse Mueller thought better of that one, and Mueller shows the way out front. Look out, Jesse Mueller hard into the wall in turn 1. As he goes over the top of the tire of the number 11 car, and that is going to bring out a red flag. Mueller tries to go around the outside of the 11 of Kevin Broderick. He skips the wheel and slams hard into the turn 1 wall. Certainly a violent crash for Jesse Mueller, as Mueller was trying to run around the outside of Broderick's number 11.
Well, we just talked about how Leon Gagno was really tiptoeing around some of the slower cars because you're getting on top of them so quickly that the drivers typically will hear the race car that is behind them. There are no rear view mirrors in these cars, so they don't know when a driver is approaching. And Broderick has no idea that the 19, who is probably going at least a second quicker, is there. Kevin Broderick is down a lap. All right, ready to run again. 22 down, 8 to go. Here they come. Green flag is out. Gagno on the inside, Bertiom on the outside. A bobble from Leon at the exit of 2, but he holds the line. Now Bertiom right on the back bumper gives him a tap. Bertiom looks down low. Leon drives it deep in the turn. Ooh, way up high, right to the wall and sideways down the front stretch. Hang on to it, Leon. Now he's pulling away from Pierre Bertiom. Bertiom bounces across turn number 2. Chris K.A. is in 3rd. Cody Aubin 4th. 5th is Andy Haywood in the number 80. Next time by, 5 laps to go in this one. Leon Gagno showing the way.
Out front it is Leon Gagno. Boy, Pierre Bertiom looked like he might have had something for him. But instead of trying to make a run down to the inside, Bertiom elected to punt him. Bertiom gave him a shot with a chrome horn down the backstretch. I thought Bertiom might have been able to take a run down to the inside, but didn't try it. went for the back bumper of Gagnon. Let him know he probably wasn't a little pleased with that move in turn number 2. But for Gagnon, he's hanging on with that great big sail panel. And the race, which was his to win, went away from him.
I think these cars just react and behave so differently that the reaction time for the drivers isn't the same as what it typically would be.
Way different.
And I'm not sure it's a case of the one using the front of the car to let the 4 know that he's right there. And I just think it's a case that they've got so much power. And Leon's car is off. Berthiaume's chasing him down. We could have a pretty good finish here. Berthiaume is closed back in. Here they come. The popsicle sticks are out. 2 laps to go, and Berthiaume's right there. 2 car lengths behind Leon Gagnon. That last lap, Berthiaume was quicker by 2 tenths. Gagnon on the outside. Berthiaume right behind. Down into turn number 3. Berthiaume looks low. No, Leon Gagnon holds it. Here they come to the white flag. Pierre Berthiaume has a card to play. He's right there on the back bumper. Berthiaume down low the inside. Gagnon off of turn number 2. Drives away down the backstretch. Berthiaume trying to cross over. Now back down low the inside of turn number 3. Berthiaume can't hold it. Here they come off of turn number 4. Drag race down the line. Who's it going to be? Leon Gagnon. Pierre Berthiaume is second. Cody Alvin off of turn number 2 into the Jersey barrier. He just barely touches.
The wheel goes flying off the 11 of Broderick.
The 18 of Chris Kaye ends up in 3rd. 4th will end up being the 80 of Andy Haywood. Kevin Broderick.
Here's Leon Gagnon hopping out of that number 4 car. Give him a nice round of applause. Leon Gagnon picks up the win. He's got to climb out of the maze in that number 4 car. And Rob is headed down trackside to get a word with Leon.
Leon, you got to be careful getting out of that thing. You take the wrong step and you could end up going right on the old T-Kel. Come on over this way a little bit so that Gene can get a shot of you. Was that fun?
It was fun. Motor started laying down a little bit. We got hot in the deal, and the caution kind of helped me a little bit. I wasn't really sure in the restart. But we had a great car, and the guys put a lot of work into putting the swing on because it's not an easy thing to do.
This is a formula, though, that has worked for you before as well, putting that wing on in the side panel on the car. Talk about the difference between typically driving your number 4 as opposed to this thing. How much of a difference is there for you?
Well, as everybody can see, you just don't let off in the corner, and you go right around a guy that doesn't have the wing, you know. So the corner speed is what it is. It's so much better.
And in traffic, it seems like you really have to be careful because you get on some of those cars that don't have the panels so quickly that they don't always have time to hear you and know that you're there.
Yes, that's true. The ones that are off the pace just a little bit, you come up on them so fast that if they make the wrong move, they can take you out.
And we saw that over in turn number 1, unfortunately, for the 19. Congratulations on the win tonight. Nice job.
Thank you. I'd like to thank Huntley Trucking for sponsoring the night and Liquor and Wine Warehouse. And I'd like to thank Ernie's Tools for sponsoring the 358 series.
All right, well done, Leon. Nice job. All right, Leon Gagnon.
Want to be on the. I'm going to take. I'm going to go with the silver car on the outside.
Oh, I like the red car. Excellent. Perfect.
All right, so round number 1 of the spectator races about to take the green flag.
So that looks like Jamie Major in the Lincoln. Well, that was a good start for you.
Go Lincoln.
Oh, the outside lane didn't work for him.
No, he's got to stay on it. Progressive Banking's going to kick in for him. Right now, he should put the high beams on. Try to blind the driver that's in front of him. Put on the high beams.
The red machine is ahead.
Well, they're really
the Red Max.
They're really tiptoeing through.
This is a caker.
Here comes Red Max out front.
The silver bullet, is he going to get him?
No. Silver bullet's done.
Wow, that's disappointing. Hey, it's my pick. I'm going to go with the silver bullet this time.
All right, then I'm going to take the red car.
Good choice.
By virtue of process of elimination. The first 2 cars had sunroofs too. So you're going with the silver Subaru on the outside.
Yes. That car looks familiar. I have a feeling that car passed me on the highway one day. Well, that's Colt Pitcher in that silver car? I know who that is. PHS graduate last year.
Yeah, well, he's in trouble. And thankfully, the red car is about to even it up. We're going to be 1-1. Silver cars are going to go 0-2, it looks like, at the beginning. Are there any other silver cars out there? Yep, we're not going to take those.
What if it's silver against silver? They're not going to make it.
That's when they'll wreck. All right, so it's a victory for the red one.
Yeah, we're going to call it.
You got?
I'll take that. Well, I can take the guy in the
You didn't
inside.
take red.
Yeah,
Okay.
they couldn't light him up.
Keep in mind the outside line is not. That's why I didn't pick him. Keep in mind I didn't want him. The outside line has not won a race yet.
Do you have Mustang Sally song queued here?
I don't have Mustang Sally. All right. Oh, that? He missed a gear. He missed a shift. He's chasing him down. I think my blue guy's going to get it. He got too close and got a little scared. Boy, on the backstretch. They are bottom feeder inside. Bottom feeder. Don't they know the outside's the place to be? Blue is in it. Yeah, look at that. Oh, no. Oh, man, he got him. He got him at turn number 4. And he's going to win. He's going to spin to win. Here comes the blue car. And there's damage on the right front fender. Better call. Take it silver.
Yeah, I don't think.
That's a good pick.
Arlo, what's that? Arlo Chrisman in the red thing? Pontiac Sunfire.
Get out of the way, Jay. Oh, boy, the red car.
Left him standing at the altar.
Yeah.
Chrisman.
Well, the green flag was flying, and I'm not sure if he didn't see it. Finally, the silver car, a silver car is going to win.
Well, there's no guarantee yet. Want to thank that blue Mustang for taking care of any bugs in the stands this evening.
Silver car is going to get the victory.
Good run off at turn 4 there for the
Yeah,
silver
the red
bullet.
car got going too.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, no, just the child seat.
All right, I'm going to take the car on the inside.
All right, well, I'll take Vermont. That's it. There's a Raptoy sticker on the back. That thing
yes.
must go fast. Or not. So it's not Dave Raptoy in that car?
I know Dave was right behind us, unless
Right.
he's the fastest man on the West.
Could be.
All right, I'm going to get another win.
3-2?
It puts me at 3-2.
Come on, Raptoy.
That's a Raptoy supporter.
All right, I'm going
99.
I'm going with a red machine.
That is an intimidating vehicle right there, but unfortunately, I don't think it's going to be able to. Well, maybe it might catch the red car off of turn number 2.
I don't think that truck goes above 35.
No, the red car just has to hope that the brakes work well enough on that truck that it'll slow down before that bumper comes close to it, because that bumper will do some damage.
Game, set, match. Easy pickings.
You picked that one, right?
Yes,
you picked the
3-2.
red one. Are you sure you were?
Hey, I don't like Lonnie's. Look at this. Okay, that's better. Now the red car's ahead.
Boy, you better be careful down there.
Yeah, Lonnie could spin right out into him. Well, has the car quit on him? Lonnie can't get it going. The car has come up a little short on him.
Uh-oh.
Now, isn't this embarrassing for Lonnie Rivers? Now, you picked the blue, but if he...
No.
No, you already did.
You're going to...
Oh, man.
Even on the jump. Oh, no, Silver Bullet's got the momentum. Even going to turn number 2. Red one stays in it longer.
That silver thing might have turn 2 flu.
Down the backstretch. Even into 3.
Hold the e-brake.
This is pretty good.
Hold the e-brake.
Oh, there goes. He's washing up the track. I think I'm going to still have the lead. Red one's going to hang on for the win. Yep.
Says.
Yeah, grocery getter, I think. I think that's what it says.
Jay's really going to have to get out of the way.
I'm going to take the grocery getter.
Okay. Well, I'll take Red Max, I guess.
Get there. Get there. Nope. Grocery getter.
We might have to go to the tape. I think you got to...
Oh, Red Max is closing. The grocery getter took the inside away.
Chrome Horn?
Red Max going to have to go outside.
No, he doesn't want to do it right here in the stretch.
No.
He's got him.
Nope.
He's got him.
Nope.
No,
Grocery getter. Two laps.
Two laps.
The final is 2 laps.
Okay, then I'm really going to take the silver bullet.
You got grocery getter on the outside?
Absolutely.
All right,
2
so
laps.
It's a 2-lap race in the final. Good start for the grocery getter on the outside.
That silver car is Richie Turner.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, that's why I took him.
How'd you find that out?
Well, somebody up here knows.
Oh, inside source.
Gene's now the media guy. Richie Turner could possibly win 2 things tonight.
All right, that's pretty even. One more lap to go at the line. The old red machine had it at the line. The Red Baron.
But then Richie Turner shot him down.
Well, he pushed up the racetrack. I think the Red Baron could win. Well, Richie Turner trying to come down low to the inside.
Here they come out the 4th. Oh, Richie, watch out for the wall.
Yeah, you want to still be able to get those groceries tomorrow.
That car is not hooked up like his Renegade.
No.
Yes. I'm sorry. I got caught up with that. Lost.
One quick announcement to pass along.
All right, there's the green. Exactly what I was going to say. So it's a 4-wide start.
Who's Motala going to go after without Mongo here?
How many laps, Mike?
50 laps the distance tonight. Sean Fountain shows the way. The car on the move, 666
Okay.
Motala.
How's 4-wide going to work with that car waiting for him in turn 4?
Does everyone know it's there?
Yep, apparently they do.
Well, now they do.
Maybe because we talked about it. Oh, somebody forgot to tell 71. He's all by himself in the back of the pack. Thinking, oh, this is easy. Nobody's even around me. I don't have to worry about a thing. And then all of a sudden, there's this big obstacle. Okay, let's see how this goes. Look out, Richie.
Did Richie forget?
No, he's fine.
Well, that car wasn't there 10 laps ago when he was doing the spectator races. Is this 71 supposed to be a blocker for one of the fountains?
Well, if it is, it's going to fulfill its obligation, it appears.
Now, what was that you were telling me? Last enduro we had, you referred to roller derby?
Roller derby, yeah.
What was it called? The runner or something?
Well, you know, you get there's the big girls in roller derby.
Called what?
To put it politely, right? To
Okay.
be politically correct. The bigger competitors.
Yeah, heavy duty.
They were jammers.
Jammers, that's
Yeah,
what it
and
is.
they'd throw their elbows and they'd get real wide. And then you had the speedy girls, the thin girls. Oh, there's one bouncing off the wall. That's Bill Fountain bouncing off the wall.
Right, maybe he's a jammer now.
No. The jammers were usually the better looking girls that scored the points.
Oh.
And they were the ones that would always they were the ones that were always way out ahead of everybody else.
How does that scoring system work? Any idea?
Yeah, if you pass players on the other team in roller derby, if you pass players on the other team, you earned a point.
Okay.
So that was the idea.
So lap them.
So like Richie Turner, he'd be one of those the faster girls.
Okay.
That was in good shape and could really skate fast. And actually, right there, I mean, you've got 3 pretty good enduro drivers.
Ooh, Sean Fountain
running together.
sideways. Here comes Murray down to the inside. Sean Fountain's got a tire going down.
You really want to be. Oh, he does. The right front tire is going to go flat. You're right. What a bad break. You really want to be down low on the inside. Does he? I mean, he's going pretty good speed still.
Something's got to be running. You see the smoke trailing. I don't know if it's the right front. I think
Yeah,
it's
it may
like the
not
left
be.
rear. Either that or he's got bad gas.
But he's using that inside. That's the place to be. If you're side by side going into 3 and 4, then it's not going to work out well for you by the time you get to 4. Because on the outside, you really have to hit the brakes getting around that obstacle in turn 4.
Look who's flying though, the running rebel.
Yeah, 666.
Yeah.
But everybody has figured out that use that inside. Oh, look out. Richie Turner's trying to get underneath.
Serious.
Yep, and now the 77's in trouble. See, that was a pretty strategic move, too. He knew that if he could, oh, look out, 666 sideways, 1 and 2. And if Turner can get to the inside, oh,
Look out in front of the leaders, 3 wide.
666 just slowed down the 17X of Richie Turner. So the leaders are in a traffic jam now. This was very similar to the Walmart parking lot this morning around 11. I was there, and so was about half of the new students coming to Plattsburgh State and their families. Did I tell you my story about Walmart earlier today? No, go ahead. Clearly, the family of a new student going to Plattsburgh State, they pulled into the under 20 line with 2 cartfuls. Literally 2 cartfuls.
Oh, I know you really love that.
In the under 20 line. Now, I had about 22 items, and I was not in the under 20 line. 2 cartfuls.
Did you say something?
No, but to the credit of the guy working the under 20 line, they got up to the front. He said, look, this is under 20. Out of here.
Good for him.
Ricky Turner trying to make a pass.
Oh, heavy traffic up in front.
Rolling roadblock, and he's underneath the 666.
Go through the grass.
Look at that 666.
Tala.
Yeah, but he's got to go up to the wall.
That's okay.
I'm not sure it is.
Slowing him up.
It doesn't work out.
He'll turn left and slam him.
Richie Turner trying to get underneath. There he goes. He's got position now on 666.
Tala is trying to use that rebel flag like the Leon Gagnon sail panel. Just not working for him.
No. Well, the 7 is doing okay. Sean Fountain's all right, but he's still right there. Whatever that smoke is, it's not affecting him too much. The 30 got off into the bunker. He's back out on track in the middle of the backstretch. 50 laps for these guys tonight, and someone is trying to beat Richie Turner for the first time. Every enduro race that we've had, it's been the Richie Turner Invitational.
Richie Turner Collection. Well, Jeff Murray is showing the way right now in the 35.
I don't believe anybody's even put a dent or a ding on that car that's over at turn number 4. Everybody has figured out you got to get down low to work underneath.
Except for the 71.
Well, he likes going to the high side. He takes it up towards the wall, makes him slow down a little bit more. And he knows the leaders are coming through.
Well, you know what I think? I think he takes it up to the high. I think he takes it up to the high side to wave to somebody in the crowd.
Could be if there's anybody still down. There's a few people still down there with a good vantage point off of turn number 4. That was a good place to sit earlier in the year because the speaker wasn't working and they didn't have to listen to our dribble.
That's true. That's a good point.
So that was kind of an advantage when that speaker was out. They didn't have to hear us. Now, I see you're trying to multitask. What are you writing? Your first college report or something right now? While this race is still going on?
Sending an email.
You can't be doing college homework yet.
I don't know if I ever do the college homework.
Well, I know. That's the problem. He'll be an 8-year college student, too. Professional student. Oh, this is going to get interesting. Pay attention now. Take your nose out of your homework. Here comes a 35, and there's a whole bunch of traffic at the back of the pack.
A gaggle?
Well, I wouldn't call it that.
Oh, he got by without an issue.
Jarvis would like to call it a gaggle. He'd appreciate that.
Yes? Oh, I saw him the other day, by the way. He said to say hi.
Oh, good.
Glad you mentioned his name.
I'm not sure. Who's 35 again?
Jeff Murray.
Does Murray really want to? Well, yeah, he wants to stay down there.
He wants to keep
better get down there, too.
That 8's not terrible.
Richie Turner's not chasing these guys down.
Now he's terrible. That's because Turner was used to the setup in that other thing he was driving. Or maybe they made him add weight.
7's got to go to the outside. It looks like he'll follow through on the inside, but he's going to lose some ground. 35, Jeff Murray with a 10-car length lead at the line. 50 laps of distance. Lap number 20 about to be completed. Yeah, boy, I'm not sure anybody has made impact with the obstacle at turn 4.
Are we rooting for that?
Well, we had some. It's add some excitement and also add some body work for somebody to have to do.
All right, let's pick a driver out here right now. Who do you think would be the first one
most likely to hit that?
Yeah.
Well, a lot of cars are going so slow that they're tiptoeing it around it.
So who are you taking?
The car most likely to hit it, I'm going to say it'd be this orange one right here.
I'm going 666.
I'm going to say 14.
I'm going with the Rebel. Fountain's closing in.
He is. I think 35 is better through the traffic, but once they get into a situation where they have a lot of room.
Was he playing possum, perhaps?
I think the 7 is better. And now they're getting almost to halfway, and he wants to go. He is right on his back bumper. He goes to the outside. The 35 stays on the inside. 7 will come back down now. They'll go underneath the obstacle. 71 likes going around the outside of the obstacle. He has an aversion to the inside of the
He's
racetrack.
waving to somebody, I'm telling you.
The 8 looking on the outside. You don't want to get outside 71 because he just likes that outside line. He's been watching the races here, and he knows that progressive banking on the outside can be the fast way around. Bless you. You've been sneezing a lot tonight.
Allergy.
I think you've got, you need to take some medicine. Sean Fountain gets a good run over in turn number 2. I think he may be very close to a situation where he can make a move on Jeff Murray in that 35. Turn 4 is not the place to make your move. Turn 2, oh, look out.
What?
77. Bill Fountain really went after the 666 that time over in turn number 2.
Really?
Almost jumping through the inside of the racetrack to try to get to him. That could get interesting.
Let's watch.
666 and 77. Maybe they have developed a rivalry.
That'd be okay.
Oh, I think Billy's trying to get to him. He's really working hard to get that 77. Yeah, he's coming after him. Ooh, he's coming after 666, I think.
Maybe he doesn't like his flag.
Well, credit to Bill Fountain then. Don't get me started.
Oh, look at that. Oh, did he go after the 20 or no? Red. The 30. It
And
doesn't
like-
apply for any other car. Green.
There's
green
the green
flag.
flag. Green. Oh, and look at that. The 35 was slow to go. New leader, 7. Here comes 17X for the lead. Richie Turner trying to get the lead over at turn number 2. Those are the top 3 cars.
Richie was just out.
7.
I guess not. Maybe not.
17X. 35. All right, watch this. See how this goes. Outside. Inside. Uh-oh. Ooh, you got to thread that needle.
Is that the chicane?
That
top group is the preferred group.
That is a chicane, all right.
I think the top is now preferred.
Yeah. Somebody's going to make contact with the obstacle. Could be 666. 666 just flying around there. Oh, man, he did not break stride. 666, he knows. It's the outside now. You get to the outside at 3 and 4, that's where you want to hang.
Does that mean the 71 will now go inside?
Yes, very likely. No, he's still out there. Turn 4 is where the action may be. Look at 666 go on the outside.
Where is he?
Outside. Come in turn 4.
Okay.
Outside. Sneaking by.
Is Fountain still going after him?
No.
Can't catch him.
No, there's
Can't
not.
see him.
Well, he can see him, but most he can do right now is wave or flip him off. It's the 7 car out front. Sean Fountain. His lead is a couple of car lengths off of turn number 2. What's that 35 guy's name again?
Jeff Murray.
Jeff Murray, I knew that. I was just checking to see if you were awake. He's sitting at 3rd. And look, even they have gone to the top. The 7 continues to work on top. No, Richie Turner, he starts on top. You see what Turner does?
Diamond's the corner?
Yeah, he's got some type of middle-of-the-road strategy.
King of the road?
Starts on top and then dives down to the inside.
Okay. Well, I trust him.
It hasn't worked for him yet.
Well, I trust him.
But I think that we watch this. Let's see what they do now. 7 is still trying to figure it out. Top, stays on top. Look at 17. Dive down inside.
Progressive banking.
Wow, they're still pretty darn close.
Richie Turner might have it.
Too bad that wasn't lap number 50, because that would have been a finish by about a foot. Well, 7 gets him over there in turn 2, doesn't he? Oh, this isn't good. 71's supposed to be friends with 7, and he just totally messed him up. 7's going to follow 17X now, I think. Yep. Ah, boy, that 71 guy, he blocked the wrong one. Somebody got, oh, look out, 7. Little contact there with 17X.
Do you give him a shot?
When it's 4th down, and it's 4th and 5, what do you do, Rob?
You punt.
That's right, and that's what the 7X was thinking. Too far to go.
Richie's going to try and run him into a tire now.
He's got to get on the brakes, though, to make this turn. Oh, who's got the advantage of the line? Richie does. 7 had to really get on the brakes. But over at turn 2, that's where 7's really good. Sean Fountain's good in turn 2. Watch this. See if we can get him. He closes.
Fountain will go back up to the top. Richie will do his middle groove thing.
You think so?
Yeah. 7's the outside groove guy.
7's got to maintain the momentum.
Oh no, Richie's going to go for the block.
Yeah, Richie found a better line to his liking.
Circle gets the square.
Look at this over here, 3 wide.
Oh, he's going after him. 77 and 66.
Oh, we missed it.
Well, we're bound to see.
Oh, look out.
Happen.
Oh, he just missed it. Coming back down on the inside. Oh, no. Bill's going to stay on the outside. 666 doing okay.
Yeah, the 7 had a bad third turn.
Richie Turner's pulling away now. The 7 is, there's a whole bunch of smoke out of the 7. Uh-oh.
That car was good for 36 laps and only 36
Yep, the
laps.
7 has seen better days.
Well, you are quoting songs left and right.
So the 35.
Oh, the 666. Boy, that's close. I'm telling you, he's going to run into that car.
These guys got a pretty good battle going on. The 666 and the 77.
Come on, Bill, get him. Just for our entertainment purposes.
20 and 71 almost coming together right in front of the leader.
Well, that wouldn't have done anything. They were going about 20 miles.
Oh, look at that guy. He's going to slow down to 35.
No.
Yes. 71. Boy, 71, he keeps slowing down the wrong people. Richie Turner trying to win every enduro.
Come on.
That we've had at Airborne. And he's got 11 and a half more laps to go. It could get interesting if Richie races and chases down Andy Botella.
Yes. Botella likes going after the leader. That's the scouting report.
Well, but at the same time, 666 knows he's in third, right? Assuming he's looking at the scoreboard.
Well, you think he looks at the scoreboard?
35, he knows he's in the second spot.
If he looks at the scoreboard.
10 to go. Inside of 10 laps remaining. No, Richie Turner. Bill Fountain and 666 battle is still pretty good. Everybody's going up towards the top of the track now, just staying right up on the top of turn number 4. I'm not sure Richie Turner really has to catch those guys in front of him. If I'm him, I just kind of sit right there. He's in a nice, comfortable spot right now. 35's not catching him. The 2 guys in front of him aren't slowing him down. Just kind of hang out.
I think we should throw a red flag and add another obstacle.
Oh, yeah? Where'd you put it?
I would put it right up in turn 4. Make it a 1 lane.
1 lane only?
1 lane bridge.
One-way traffic?
Oh, here we go.
This is all one way. Oh, now that's where it could get interesting. If Bill Fountain ever got to his back bumper, kind of gave him a little nudge to upset him in turn number 4. Oh! There goes Richie Turner. 35 trying to get underneath. New leader. 35's got the lead.
Let's see if he goes after 666 now.
17 trying to get the lead right back, though. 35's got the lead. Jeff who?
Murray.
I knew that. Jeff Murray is the leader.
Come on, get 666
Richie
now.
Turner is right on his back bumper.
Come on. Just one time.
Oh, Richie Turner going after it down low on the inside. He's got to get on the binders now. Comes through. Yeah, you lose a lot of momentum when you work that inside line.
Do you think Richie gives it back to the 77 if he gets around the 35?
Well, he's driving like a man possessed now. I think he's going to get after that 35. 35 is pretty good off of turn 2 now. Less than 5 to go.
Can the 77 just get to the 666?
Oh, here's where 17X has the advantage. 35 went down low. 17's about to get the lead. Oh, yes he can. Yes he can is the answer. There's the leader right outside 666. Oh, Richie Turner gets past him. Oh, he's got it. Game, set, match, I think now. He's going to pull away from everybody else. I'm not sure anybody's going to be able to get to him. They had their chance right here on the front stretch to slow down the 17X again.
I think Andy's going for it, though.
No, he's not going to catch him. Game, set, match.
It doesn't mean he's not going for it.
Richie Turner Invitational. You got to go down and interview him? You got to go talk to him?
Is that my job?
Yeah, well, yes, you handle all interviews after Enduros. It's in your contract.
That's it, huh?
That and many other things. White flag's going to fly this time by for Richie Turner.
I better get going.
Oh, it's 666 in trouble. There goes the 666.
What happened to him?
I don't know. Might have heard that there is a discount at Dunkin' Donuts. Broke his concentration. White flag for Turner. Ottawa was in third. Now he's barely making it back here to the start-finish line. He needs a taxi. All right, here comes your winner. 3 times the charm, Richie Turner, Enduro King. Second is going to be the 35, that's Jeff Murray. And third place, I think we lost track of third place. It's not 666, he didn't even finish. So he's gone back to the pits. So Richie Turner wins again. Jason Lemoyne. While Bill Fountain ends up in the third spot with a 77 after the trouble for 666. Jeff Murray ends up in the second position with a 35. Bill Fountain third. Richie Turner wins again. Hey, Robbie, while you're down there, remind him to not lock the back gate so he can get out of here and not have to walk 15 minutes.
All right, here's Richie Turner, Triple Crown winner in the Enduro Series. All right, Richie, well, that makes 3 for 3 for you. Talk about the obstacles up in turn number 4.
Oh, they're not bad. I think the only obstacle I had out there was a 77, so that's about it.
But certainly that made it interesting, and that made you work hard down the stretch. And it made things a heck of a lot more interesting, and it just proved how good of a race car driver you are down the stretch.
Yeah, it was really fun. I hope they have more next year, so we'll be back.
Richie, nice job, 3 for 3 this year.
Thanks.